Let me get a mic check. Cut my damn music, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. What up, people? Welcome back to the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I gotta talk to the boss, says Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges may have just thrown it all away. Stupid is as stupid does. So Miles Bridges was charged on felony counts of child abuse and domestic violence dating back to the altercation that he had with his baby mother, allegedly beating her up in front of the kids. And it looks bad. They charged him for one count, I believe, of domestic violence. And then they charged him with 2 counts of the child abuse, because I believe it may be 2 children that witnessed it. Boy, man, the pictures of her, like, I don't know. I hate to speak on criminal cases without it being over with, but, you know, what's in front of you is just undeniable. And in this day and age, man, you can't allow this to keep happening. You know what I'm saying? And really no consequences or no real repercussions behind it. I ain't talking about just sending Miles Bridges to jail and all that. Good 7, salute my bro. Appreciate you, man. My guy said he had work doing this thing, but he wanted to chat, man, with the live chat. Y'all already know the vibes, man. I appreciate you, bro. This is how I'm going to be doing every day. I'm going to be coming at y'all live if I can. Is the stream coming through, Good 7? Let me know if everything is coming through pretty clear, because I can't really tell if I'm doing a bad lagging or not. But yeah, man, Miles Bridges might be done, bro. I think he's done. And when I say done, I'm not talking about with the Charlotte Hornets. I'm talking about in the National Basketball Association. Commissioner Adam Silver is not going to continuously allow things like this to happen on his watch, especially when Miles is not even a superstar or really a star in the league. So he's more of a liability than an asset when you think about it. Let's keep it a buck. Even if he was a LeBron James or, you know, one of the top guys in the NBA, still shouldn't get a pass. So I'm not definitely saying that at all. I'm just saying that his stature in the league, I think at the end of the day, people can do without him. All right, appreciate it. So I'm clear. All right, cool. Dope. So, man, I just wanted to come through this morning. I'm not even going to hold people up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be trying to test my live stream. I got the little phone call option. So I'm just working on some things to enhance the YouTube channel. The new episode of the podcast just dropped this morning, episode 142. So make sure y'all check out episode 142 of the podcast with me and D Money. We talked about Russell Westbrook. I think he fed up with LeBron and AD. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I think he's done. We talked about that. We talked about OKC, the big 3. Like when you look at James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook right now, would they have won a championship if they would have stuck together? Like, what would they have had to go through to just get one championship if they would have never broke up? They would have had to get through Miami, the Heat. San Antonio, they would have had to deal with San Antonio. And Golden State, but, like I said, Golden State was partially that strong because of Kevin Durant. So, without KD ever being on Golden State. But OKC did lose 3-1 to Golden State in the Western Conference Finals. But we kind of reminisced on the podcast yesterday, just talking about the big 3 of the OKC Thunder. They went on to get MVPs, and they had pretty good careers. But I was just like, man, would they have won the championship if they would have stuck together? If James would have never left, like, would they have won a championship? So it was a good conversation. But this guy, man, like I say, Miles Bridges, I'm not quite sure how he gonna get out of this one. It looked like he gonna have to spend some time, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if he had to spend some time in jail, when you come home, like, it's too many outlets now in the NBA to get players to take your spot. They got G leagues, they got, of course, overseas players. Like, you're not so much of your value is not there if you ain't bringing in them big dollars from like marketing and commercials and stuff like that. Miles Bridges ain't one of those guys, and it sounds like homeboy needs some help. I gotta talk to the bosses though, bro. You beating up on women, you doing it in front of your children. Like, yo, you don't have no chill. You don't have no control, bro. Even snapping, you still gotta have some type of common sense. If you can't control yourself in that moment to that extent, you don't need to have no children. And you damn sure don't need to be in no relationship. You need to be by yourself. Now, whether that's isolated in a prison cell or just by yourself, period. Like, yo, you not really conditioned, because that's just totally out of pocket, yo. So I think Miles Bridges is done in the NBA. I'm not, it's hard to say he's innocent until proven guilty when you see what's in front of you. But regardless, I think at the end of the day, Adam Silver and the rest of those owners, they're going to move on. They're going to move on. But if this was back in the day, like in the 90s, he would be able to play. Because he can play ball. He's aggressive. If it was that type of basketball, that type of message, David Stern probably would have him back. But the game trying to get too positive. And domestic violence in any realm is a no-no. So Miles Bridges really dropped the ball literally on this one. And it's going to affect his baby mother. This is going to affect the kids. This is going to affect him. And the timing on this was just horrible because he was a restricted free agent. He was on the market to become a free agent, a day or two before the reports came out, or a day or two after he got arrested? Like, it was wild, the timing of the situation. But I ain't got no remorse for cats like that, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I gotta talk to the bosses about these guys. Need to be drug tested,
You
bro.
smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
But I'm about to get up out of here, man. I think it's about time for breakfast. 8:30 in the morning here on the east side of things in Baltimore City. He might not even get a Walmart job. And if he get a Walmart job, it's going to be on some, after he do some prison time and come home on parole, like something like that. And this is why they say you better be smart with your money. If Miles Bridges does not have his own business right now to fall back on, of course it may not make him the millions of dollars that basketball would. But if Miles Bridges don't have his own barbershop or his own restaurant or his own clothing store, if he not tapped into where though all his money he's been making, if he ain't got his money working for him in another realm, then he damn sure don't deserve nothing. His ass deserve to be at the Walmart. He would deserve to be in front of the Walmart, not working at the Walmart. Good seven. Miles Bridges would deserve to be in front of the Walmart, sitting down with a cup in his hand, begging for change. He definitely just had too much. A lot of these guys have come across too much money not to put themselves in a situation to, even if something goes bad and you go to jail or you get put out the league, you still should be able to have some type of employment. Like you should have your own business, even if it's a little, like I said, a little kitchen, a little food truck, like or something like, God damn it. I gotta talk to the bosses, man. We're gonna see this nigga Miles Bridges right on the unemployment line. This nigga Miles Bridges is gonna become a blogger. He gonna be on his Kwame Brown shit. You know what I mean? Like watch that nigga Miles Bridges, and he probably like a real one too. Like I'm not condoning what he did with the domestic abuse, but that nigga probably a real nigga, man. He probably might, boy, and don't let him beat this shit. Don't let him beat this shit. If Miles Bridges beat this shit, the whole family better pack up and go, because that nigga gonna be a savage, bro. He looked like nigga smoke weed he just looked like one of them guys, man. Let me see. I don't think I even have a close picture on this guy, man. Yeah, Miles' ass look like a fucking roughneck, man. Miles need to sit his ass down somewhere. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. 7 Mitchell with the best of 7 Sports Talk. Make sure y'all go listen into the new podcast, episode 142, the best of 7 Sports Talk. It dropped this morning. Go check it out. We're talking our talk. New episodes will drop every Wednesday and Sunday. We are releasing new episodes. And Good 7, I'm going to tell you, Good 7, but I'm not going to tell anybody else. If you're still here, Good 7, I'm going to tell you, bro. If you're still here. And if anyone else in this particular chat is listening. But you might not even know what I'm talking about. I talked to K-Doze yesterday. We had 2 meetings yesterday. And K-Doze is back. We are back. This has been a roller coaster. Trust and believe. I think, all right, maybe on our first episode, we will kind of tap in and explain what has been going on with the This Is Battle Rap. But 2 meetings with K-Doze, a meeting with Daylight, and a meeting with somebody else. K-Doze, I got him back. I got him back. So, yeah, we definitely going to turn it up. But here's the thing. Because we were doing our research and stuff like that. Here's the thing. This is battle rap. We're still going to have YouTube content because we're real close to our partnership. I think as far as subscribers, we're at about 650 subscribers on that channel. So we're real close to the 1,000. And we've already accumulated the watch hours needed to be a part of the partnership for Google. So that part is already done. We just got to reach the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to be a part, or to be eligible to be a part of the the partnership. But we really want to do This Is Battle Rap as a podcast, a real audio podcast. Like, I know there's other outlets in battle rap that say they do podcasts, and some of them do, but none of them to me is really consistent as I think a podcast should be. Like, if you are a podcast and if you say, your episodes drop on every Monday, whatever, every single Monday, people should expect that. Nothing should change as far as the schedule. And when it comes to battle rap and podcasts, it'd be a lot of inconsistencies with everybody that I see. And then you got people wanting to really, have that YouTube presence as well. So what me and Kay decided was to really do This Is Battle Rap as a podcast, so it can be played on all streaming platforms. But what we're going to do is we're going to be recording it by video. We're going to have battle rappers as interviews. We're going to have special guests and all that, but we're going to be recording it by video. Just about all of the content to hear it is going to be on Spotify, all the listening platforms, so we can monetize off of this content. But we will be putting things on YouTube, portions, little segments, to lead people to come to the podcast to listen to the entire show or the entire interview. So we're not going anywhere on YouTube because we want to get to the partnership, and we're going to be going live on YouTube, especially like after events. We're going to be doing that a lot. That's going to help us try to get to that partnership. But mostly and mainly, I think we're going to kind of dumb down on doing blogs, like individual blogs and stuff. We want all of our opinions on battle rap to be in the same place, in the same spot together. And we looked at the numbers. Like I make way more money with 1,000 people listening to my podcast than 1,000 views on YouTube. The money differential is crazy different. So it's just like I need to focus on the podcast side of things. But we are going to be using YouTube still. But, you know, it's going to be geared towards bringing people to the podcast to listen to, you know, the shows, the interviews, the debates, and all that type of stuff. But, you know, we're still going to do our YouTube thing a little bit, but we want to switch it up. So, yeah. I mean, if you got Spotify, we got streaming on Spotify. I mean, even with the Best of 7 with this sports show, Spotify. If you got an iPhone, everybody gets Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher. Any place that you listen to a podcast or you like listening to podcasts, you can just put in the Best of 7 Sports Talk. You can put in This Is Battle Rap, and you'll be able to listen in to the show. And it's going to be constructed. We're going to have contests. It's going to be real slick. Like, we're really working on this, but we just decided not to put everything on YouTube, try to make YouTube our end-all be-all, because at the end of the day, right now we're not a part of the partnership, so we're not getting no money from it. And it's just a slow process. Like, we've been doing this shit for so long on our own channels and shit like that. And we did I did research on podcasting because I really want to revamp my sports podcast. And I was just looking at the numbers, bro, and I was like, shit. Podcast is where it's at. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. If you trying to make some money and you like to create content, do a podcast. You can record yourself doing the podcast and use the video, like I said, to promote this shit. But we gonna put YouTube number 2 instead of number 1. But the first show is coming this Sunday. So we get right into it. What we're doing is, with This Is Battle Rap, we're going to do a show to drop every Sunday. And I think we're going to pick a day to do a live YouTube show. But every Sunday, we're going to have the podcast drop on all the listening platforms. So we'll do that. And we locking in this Sunday. Summer Madness coming, so we got some topics we're going to be discussing and breaking down. So I'll make sure everybody get in the loop with that shit. But I'm about to sign off now, but I did want to put you on, bro, that I did get K-Do's back. And we're going to be back to it this Sunday, dropping content. So appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. As I talked about Miles Bridges, that guy need to be drug tested,
crack,
bro.
don't you?
I'm telling you.
You smoke crack, don't you?
I think he done blew it. But I'm Seven Mitchell, man, with the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all stay safe. I'm about to sign off. Sunday, bro, we turning the fuck up. You already know the vibes. I'm going to have him talking his shit. It's going to be a lot to discuss. So, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy it. But I'll catch you guys later. I'm out. Peace.